What are the important factors when you are thinking about customer acquisition and growth hacking? Hey, I'm Lindsay T, Lady Engineer. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I answer the most commonly asked popular questions posed by founders, entrepreneurs, innovators on the internet. Please subscribe so that we get the message out and you don't miss the next video. So this video is about just general advice about customer acquisition and growth hacking. I hear a lot of founders ask me about growth hacking, and it's this term that came about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. It makes it sound like there are some unique tactics that will grow your audience and get your product out there quicker than lightning. And I just want to disabuse you of that concept that even exists. Why? Because when we're talking about growth is based on awareness. That's your customer base knowing about you. Your customer base builds awareness over time, and their ability to purchase from you is based on trust of your brand, and trust is based on time. So, this idea that you could tap into some growth hack or tactic to automatically grow your audience, it's just false, and it's going to set you up to spend a lot of time and a lot of money and probably make really bad impressions on the people that do come across you. All right. There are legitimate, real marketing tactics that you need to have the fundamentals of and put into place, and make sure that you have a process to be consistent with those marketing tactics. Establish that as your base, and then from there, you can start to build on top of those with some different experiments into these tactics. But I beg you to set up a solid foundation first. What's a solid foundation for marketing? Okay, there's a few pieces. One is obviously you have to know who your customer is, that ideal customer, and understanding the exact problem that you are solving for them or opportunity you are creating for them. Now, if you understand their existing customer journey, there's some moment where they are in a situation, they experience something, you tell me what they experience, that makes them think, I have a problem I need to solve. Or, I wish that I had something to help me do X. Okay? So there is some moment, like my audience, where startup founders are like, I keep hearing from investors that I need more traction and more proof of product market fit, but I don't know what that means anymore. I'm not sure how that applies to me. So, knowing what they are experiencing when they have this challenge that you are there to help them with is really important, because then you want to know, well, where do they go for help? Okay? I know, for instance, that a lot of founders jump into Facebook groups, they jump into Reddit forums, Hacker News, they go to Slack, they maybe look at books. Very few of them actually come to YouTube, so maybe why am I creating YouTubes? That's a different story for another time. But for this video, say you want to know where they go. Where do they go to ask for help? Because that is where you want to be and your product to be. So if you know that they go to Google and ask a question just to the search engine, then like SEO and content on your website would be a great idea to make sure that you're ranking for those most popular questions. Now, if you know that they go straight to entrepreneur.com or forbes.com or businessinsider.com, then you probably want to be a guest writer on those websites. If they go to specific Slack groups, then you want to be in those Slack groups answering questions. Sorry about that. So, know your ideal customer. Know what they are doing when they experience the problem that you solve. Know where they go to look for answers because that is exactly where you want to be. All right? So now that you know where they are and where you need to be, let's think about the actual marketing tactics that work for you. Marketing tactics are based on three things. One, the stuff that you definitely know you would not like, push it to the side. Then two, what is the stuff that you think you would enjoy doing? Let's look at those. Now ask ourselves, what do you think the things are that we are actually good at? You want to pick those marketing tactics that you are good at, that you enjoy doing, and that you know will reach your customer because we want you to shine. So if you hate Instagram and do not want to be on that app, then I don't want to force you to create content for Instagram because you're not going to shine. You're not going to come off well. If you are not a great public speaker, I'm not going to push you to do conferences and public speaking, right? I have clients, for instance, where they know a lot of their customers are on Instagram, but they love strategic partnerships and business development. Go after that because that is where you shine and you can leverage existing influencers' marketing base and audience and build from there. Okay, so fundamentals of customer acquisition, ideal customer, where they are, when they experience the problem, where they go to look for solutions or help finding them, and then marketing tactics that you actually enjoy and would be good at doing so that you can shine and attract the right people into your orbit. So next time anyone tries to give you suggestions, oh, you should do PR or you should build an ambassador program or you should do Instagram, I beg you to come back to these basics and make sure that they are a right fit for you and a right fit for your customer to find you. I'm Lindsay T, Lady Engineer. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.